that way, I'd never have to remember a single date again. But most importantly, I really hope my parents die on that day too, so that she could never expect anything from me. 1 year I'll forget. Oh, I'm sorry, honey, but my parents kind of died today. Sammy, that was 11 years ago. You should let it go. But they're dead. Also, I got laid off work 2 weeks ago, so it's a little hard coming up with birthday presents. Sorry. Alright. I'm really scared of getting a girl pregnant right now. Later when I'm married, not so much, but right now it's a deal breaker. So I started doing some research. On how to prevent that kind of stuff. And it says the best way to prevent it is to use 2 forms of birth control. And I said to myself, that's going to be really hard for me because I'm already using abstinence. So I just decided that I'd listen to it. So now I just walk around wearing protection all day, you know. It said it online, it's true, okay, people? Don't let it go. There's this great thing I've noticed recently with my friends. Since I'm a nerd, you know, I can do Yoda impressions. Disappointing this is. I can do Batman impressions. For me. I'm sorry for that, everyone. I can do impressions that pretty much involve any gravelly voice kind of person. My friends don't like it, especially when I do it in a row like that. But I'm a nerd, you know, proud of it, for now. And I've noticed at parties, when my friends drink happy juice, they unleash their closet nerdness and just share it to the world. Like this time, last Saturday, I'm talking to this lady, a rare occurrence, but I was, and my friends are sitting on the couch, and my friend Tyler, he's just like, yo man, that Lord of the Rings game looks amazing. You can be an elf, a ranger, a dwarf. And then I just turn to this girl and I say, look at these dorks. Can you hear this? Are you hearing this? Don't they know that game has a 48 out of 100 on Metacritic? What are they doing with their money? Wait, where are you going? Number. It's gone, Sammy. Don't even think about asking her a second time. I wish I was born in the 90s, or not born, but I lived through it. Because back then, you wouldn't have to worry about finding pictures online of your party deeds and stuff. Because back then, due to dial-up, it took an hour to download those pictures. So there was no point to using that feature of the internet unless it was for porn. Yes, shocking. The internet has that stuff, I know. So nowadays, you can just go to a party, you'll find a friend throwing up on himself, take a picture of it, and then the next few minutes after that happens, his entire friends and family can see that picture. Like this time back in the summer, my friend's like, Sammy, man, you should stop posting these online because your mom's really angry right now at you. I'm like, I'm sorry. Is that too much to drink? That was a poor joke, I'm sorry. Let me look at my hand some more. Alright, so one day, due to my nerdness, I hope to become a bazillionaire, or a millionaire, or get a job. But when I do get a nice house or whatever, an apartment, I hope to get a ballroom in it, kind of like in Chuck E. Cheese's, only it'll be way better, because I can have sex in it. And not get arrested. Boy, you like that one. Oh. For some reason, my friends really don't like it when I drink girlish drinks. They make fun of me for it. But I like them. They're funny looking. They're delicious. Here are some of my favorites off the top of my head. Long Island ST. Woo! It's okay, you're not alcoholics. Long Island ST, sex on the beach, and a beer with some roofies in it, you know?
Oh my God.
I am aware that the last 2 drinks are mainly for women, though, so.
Oh, God.
I know.
What a man!
For a guy in a classy suit, he does not tell nice jokes. I'm sorry, adults. Alright. So I was at this bar recently, underage, I was at this bar recently, and this lady comes up to me. She says, "Sir, you should not be drinking that here." And I say, "Excuse me, but you should not have a baby here." I should have mentioned, I think a bar is anywhere with single malt liquor, even playgrounds. On reflection, that was a bad choice to be drinking that there. I blame no one but me. So recently I found out that my sister took some of my protection from my room. I will say this if I want to. But
I would murder him.
She did that. I was not angry at her for taking them. I was angry at her because I knew what she was going to do with them. But the worst part was, it took me a lot of work to get those things. I remember going to the pharmacy with my friend. I asked him if he wanted to wait in line with me. He said no, that would look very gay. Let's not dance around it. It would look very gay. So then he starts walking away. And then he's like, wait a second. That would look really gay. So then he thinks to himself very quickly. And I'm about to leave this cashier because it's an old lady. She is looking at me like, "Oh, I'm very disgusted in your generation. You had to be married before you could even hold someone's hand back in my day." So I'm just like, I want to run, but I can't, I have to pay. So my friend comes back to the line when we're leaving, and he puts on the most stereotypical gay accent he could. He comes up to me and says, "Oh honey, you're buying the 3-pack? Oh honey boo, we're gonna burn through that in less than an hour. What are you doing?" I ran out of that pharmacy so fast. Thank you everyone, you've been a beautiful audience.